Hey everyone, this is the first video in our IT yoga series, which is really aimed to help counter a lot of the sitting that we're doing. So I was talking to some of my coworkers and it seemed like we were all feeling a lot of the same kind of issues. So lower backs are hurting, we're feeling a lot of tension in our necks and our shoulders and our wrists, and our hips are feeling tight. And so I've decided to design this series to really counter all of that. So in 20 minutes, we're going to do a little bit of flowing, some stretching, and really do some efficient stretching to get into those areas and to get into them in a short period of time. So whether you're in front of a desk all day, maybe you're driving all day, maybe you just love playing video games and spend a lot of time, again, just sitting. So whatever your story is, if you're feeling tension in these kinds of areas, this is for you. So let's get started. All right, to get started, we're gonna start in a seated position. So if seated is feeling a little bit difficult for you, what you can do is take a towel, take a blanket, maybe roll it up and just place it behind you to just give you a little bit of lift. If you've got blocks at home, feel free to sit on a block. And if cross-legged's not feeling good, you may just want to have one leg a little bit in front of the other. You can even go on shins, so just find something that is going to be okay for a few of these stretches that we're going to start with. So from here, what we're going to do is take our chin to our chest. Take our hands on our knees, or just place them somewhere where you can just use them to push the shoulders back and to have a nice straight spine here. So from here, just watch that your shoulders are pressing down and chin is down to the chest, looking down here. So just breathing here, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 2 more breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, coming back to neutral. Next, what we're going to do is slowly bring our right ear down to the right shoulder. Now, to go a little bit deeper here, we're going to take the left palm and just place it underneath the glute or underneath something to just kind of bring the shoulder down. From here, what we're going to do is just take the right hand, place it up top of the ear, and then just gazing down and just breathing here. Inhale and exhale. You should feel a nice stretch just down the shoulder here. Inhale and exhale. 3 more breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last breath here. Inhale and exhale. From here, just releasing the hands, coming back to neutral, and let's go over to the other side. So to start, we're going to take left ear down to left shoulder. From here, taking that right hand underneath the glute or shin or whatever you can kind of get it under. And then from here, just taking that hand above the ear, really trying to stretch here, bring those shoulders down. Should feel a nice stretch on the other side this time. So just breathing here, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 2 more here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, coming back to neutral. This time we're going to take our hands, place them on the shoulders, and just do some shoulder rolls. So we'll start going backwards, doing 3 or 4, nice and slow here. Just really trying to get into the joints here. And reverse it. Same thing, nice and slow. Just really trying to get into the shoulders here. All right, from here we're gonna do some wrist flicks. So just flicking the fingers here, just loosening up the wrists. We're gonna do this a few more times, just really try to get into the wrists here. You can go as slow, you can go slowly if you want to, or go a little faster. Just see what feels good. Breathing here. All right, finally what we're gonna do is take our hands, put them in a fist, and then coming out to the side. Now pointing those fists downwards. So you should feel this sort of right here. You should feel a nice stretch, releasing here. A lot of us, especially if we're at a computer all day, we don't really stretch our wrists out and we're using them a ton. So it's really nice to get a little bit of release here. So just breathing here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Watch those shoulders, watch that they're not creeping up and coming up to your ears. Inhale and exhale. From here, just shaking out those wrists, maybe even just rolling them a little bit. And when you're ready, we're gonna meet in downward dog. So coming here, so first downward dog, so just picking up those hips, bringing them back. You may need to have really bent knees here, so just play with this pose. You want a nice flat back, active arms, and just breathing here, slowly working towards straight, hips back. Again, if you need to stay in bent, don't feel the need to have the straight legs. So breathing here, inhale and exhale. Since this is the first downward dog, you may want to just pedal this out a little bit. See how this is feeling in your body. Maybe moving side to side. And just breathing here. From here, what I want you to do is bring those toes together, heels apart, so it looks almost like pigeon toes. And then coming back in your downward dog. You may need to bend the knees here. So just see what this feels like. Since we sit a lot, sometimes we're not activating our glutes the right way. And so this is really starting to get into the outer legs. So just feeling what this feels like. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, let's step to the top of the mat. As we inhale, think about bringing the arms out, really trying to get a nice shoulder stretch here, opening up. Inhale, maybe coming up, hands up, maybe a little back bend here, and then coming down, folding over the legs, just grabbing the elbows here and bending, deep bend in the knee, just trying to release that lower back, release those hamstrings. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, let's plant our hands, step or hop back, coming down to our bellies. From here, we're gonna do a Cobra, just to start waking up the back. So shoulders are gonna come, hands are gonna come just outside the shoulders. Breathing in, inhale, looking up, and exhale, coming back down. We're gonna do that 2 more times. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. From here, we're gonna come back into downward dog. Just breathing here. Let's do 2 breaths in downward dog. Really get those hips back. Open up that chest, open up that back. Breathing here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, let's step to the top of the mat. One more time. Inhale, arms outwards. Again, really trying to open the chest here, open up the shoulders. Bring the arms down. Inhale, arms up. Maybe a little back bend here. And then again, arms coming down. From here, what I'd like you to do is take the hands, clasp them behind, and roll those shoulders back. So you should feel this in the shoulders. From here, we're gonna fold all the way down our legs, just breathing here, using gravity to really help bring those hands down to the mat. Breathing here, nice deep bend in the knees, trying to get into those hamstrings, into those glutes, and into the shoulders here. So just breathing here, inhale, and exhale. Relax your head here, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. From here, let's bring our hands back onto the mat, step or hop backwards. This time we're going to take Chaturanga. Feel free to go onto your knees if you need to. Elbows are coming in. Inhale into upper dog, thighs are off the mat. Feel this back bend here a little bit, releasing the back. And exhale, downward dog. So just breathing here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, let's pigeon toe those feet again, heels out, and just see if this feels any different. Just breathing here, inhale and exhale. One more, inhale and exhale. From here, bring the feet back to hip width, bring the right leg up, knee to ceiling, a little bit of a twisting here, and then bringing that right foot between the palms, leg down. We're gonna go into low lunge. So from here, what we're gonna do is just go deep into the lunge. We're gonna hold this for about 5 breaths, but I'd like to just go through a little bit of alignment here. So sometimes being on the lunge can be a little bit tough on the knee, so feel free to fold the mat, feel free to tuck the toes, just find something that's gonna work for you. Also try not to be directly on the knee, try and think about trying to get into the upper part of the knee, just for weight. The other thing is a lot of times when we're sitting a lot, what happens is we aren't really using our core. And this really starts getting into the lower back, and it can result in a bit of a pelvic tilt here. So what I want you to think about as we're in the lunge is try to activate that pelvis, try and tuck it. So you want that little bit of tucking motion. It's gonna be a very micro movement here, so you have to feel for it. I want you to engage your core. I want you to really try and get heavy in the hips. And from here, when you're thinking about where you feel this, you should be activated in your glutes, and you should feel this in the inner thigh. So you should feel this glutes, also a little bit in the hip flexors. Hands can be either at your waist or on top of the knee. So from here, let's do 5 breaths just like this. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 2 more just like this. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, planting those hands down to the mat, coming back into downward dog for just a breath, coming down Chaturanga, inhale to upward dog, and exhale back to downward dog. From here, lifting that left leg this time, knee to ceiling, a little bit of a twist here, and then slowly stepping left foot between the palms, knee coming down. So again, remember form here. So the other thing is you want to just watch your knee here. Make sure that you're activating it so it's not going out to one or the other side. And from here, you also want to just watch that your knee is stacked right on top of your ankle. Tilt that pelvis, really try and push in, tucking that tailbone, activating that core. And from here, let's just hold this for 5 breaths. So breathing here, inhale and exhale. As you inhale, think about lengthening a little bit more. And as you exhale, think about getting a little bit deeper, finding a little bit more openness in the body. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last breath, inhale and exhale. From here, plant hands on the mat. Bring that leg back, downward dog for just a second. Coming down, Chaturanga, elbows in. Inhale to upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. From here, coming down to seated. Let's do a little bit of core. So from here, what I'd like you to do is we're gonna go into boat pose or Navasana. So to start, first variation is just toes on the mat. You can take your hands underneath the knees here. Nice straight back, so watch your shoulders. Shoulders are down. This is variation 1. If you want something a little more challenging, try picking up one foot, maybe the other foot, maybe even hands are coming out to the side. Again, you want open chest here, flat back. Final variation, straight legs, holding here. We're gonna hold this for 5 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. That's 4. Inhale and exhale. That's 3. Inhale and exhale. That's 2. Inhale and exhale. That's 1. From here, just folding over the legs. Let's just do a little fold here to counter that. Just breathing here. Seeing what this feels like for your body. Breathing here. From here, let's do that one more time. So picking your variation, maybe picking up the variation, maybe coming down from a variation. So maybe a little shakier in this one, I know I am. So just breathing here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 2 more breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, just coming back into seated, folding over one more time just to release that. From here, coming onto our backs. So we're gonna go into bridge pose. So from here, trying to touch the back of the heels with the fingers. Coming back here, and we're going to lift our glutes up. So from here, what I want you to watch is, again, pelvic tilt. So here, it's really common that we start digging into the lower back. So I want you to think about tucking that tailbone, really activating the glutes here, activating the core here, and just watching that your inner thighs are activated. You should feel this all here. So just breathing here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, just coming down to our backs, catching our breath, and let's do that one more time. So coming back up, watching that pelvis again, really tucking that so that we're protecting our lower back, activating the glutes here, activating the legs here. Breathing here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last breath here. Inhale and exhale. From here, slowly bringing the glutes down to the ground. Let's bring our knees to our chest, just letting it go, maybe rocking side to side here. So for our last stretch, we're going to do a little bit of a twist. So we're going to take our right ankle over our left knee, and we're going to go into a figure 4 twist. So from here, bringing the arms out to the side. Variation 1 is just twisting over to the left here. The knee is pointing towards the ceiling, and the other leg is just on the ground. If you want a little bit of a deeper stretch, you're going to come back up, twisting the legs a little bit deeper, crossing them over, and then twisting again here to the left side. Maybe taking the left arm over the knee to go a little deeper, and just watch your shoulder here. So from here, we're going to inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, coming back to center, just letting go of the leg there, maybe doing some windshield wipers here. And from here, let's go to the other side. So bringing left leg or left ankle over the right knee, and we're going to twist to this side. So variation 1 is going to be having the knee up towards the ceiling. Variation 2 is going to be coming back up, really trying to connect those legs together, and then twisting again. So from here, trying to get that left shoulder down to the mat and taking that right palm on the knees here. So just breathing here, find something that's going to work for you. You should be feeling this twist in the sort of side lower back area. So this should feel really, really nice, especially if you're sitting all day. Just breathing here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last breath. Inhale and exhale. From here, coming back to center, grabbing those knees one more time, and just rolling it out a little bit. Bringing those feet down, maybe doing a few last windshield wipers just to get into the hips a little bit. And then from here, let's come up to sitting. So that's it. So that was our 20-minute stretching session. I hope you feel a little bit more open, a little bit more relaxed, and stay tuned for the second video. The other thing I was going to say that I always forget is hit subscribe if you like this content. Definitely comment, let us know what you think. Please like it. We're so happy to provide this for you, so we really want to hear from you. So anyways, without further ado, thank you so much. Namaste.